Welcome back to Homesteading with the Zimmermans, where each week we give you another episode of what's happening here on our Northeast Iowa 21-acre homestead. My husband Alvin and I have been married for 25 years, and we have 7 children. 5 of those children still live at home. Our oldest 2 are married and no longer live at home, so this means we also have 2 son-in-laws and 1 grandson so far. So on our 21-acre homestead, we seek to preserve the self-sufficient lifestyle of our Old Order Mennonite heritage for the next generation. We involve the children in every aspect of the homestead, from raising and harvesting our own meat, gardening and preserving to fill the family's larder, or preserving the dairy from the family milk cows, plus all the many other skills that develop the character and integrity and relationships of a family that seeks to bring glory and honor to their Heavenly Father. Well, welcome back, YouTube family. I am out here working in this flower bed around the house. I'm ready to plant some annuals, but my plan for today is to go shopping. Anyway, so the kids have about 2 days of school left, and then they will be home for the summer, and I need to have my groceries all stocked, because if there's one thing I know I do not want to do is I do not want to have to run to the grocery store every week for easy, quick groceries. Now, we have a whole lot of canned goods and meat left in our freezer, and there'll be a lot of fresh foods coming from the garden, but those are all ingredients. Like, an ingredient household means that you need to prepare something for each meal. There's nothing real quick and easy to heat up. So one of the things that we normally do in the summer is every lunchtime is sandwiches. It might be peanut butter and jelly or ham and cheese or chicken salad, but it's always sandwiches. So that means there's one less meal that I have to make a decision about, because we'll just have some kind of sandwiches. So today we are going to a local Mennonite store that sells very economical cheeses and meats, and I'm gonna put a bunch of that in the freezer. But I've been outside working in the garden. My daughter and grandson want to go with us, so she just texted and said that our grandson is up from his nap and they are ready to go. So I'm gonna get cleaned up and we're gonna head to the Mennonite grocery store. I have to go switch vehicles with the kids at school. I'm gonna leave them this vehicle and hopefully be back before they need it. So we have worked hard to get much closer to self-sufficiency than we've ever been before. But the one thing that I learned last summer is that even if I think that, I'll make enough cheese, or we'll just eat sorry, this is real bumpy now because I'm on the gravel road. Or if I think that we'll just eat, cold roast beef sandwiches, I don't really have to buy lunch meat. And although we do get some lunch meat when we harvest our animals, my kids are funny in the way that if they have the same lunch meat in a sandwich for 5 days in a row, then they want different lunch meat. So I am going to be buying to supplement the things that we grow and raise on the farm, just because it makes it easier in the summertime. And the other thing is, I often forget how much and how often the boys eat when they're home, because when they pack a lunch, I'm not there to witness it. I make the food, they put it in their lunch, and they just eat a lot more often than I'm used to. open it. Okay, we gotta buy it first. More cookies. Are they for the uncles? For a treat after school? Snacks. Okay. Did you find your chocolate chips?
I did.
There's their Redmond salts. You wanna hold this for mommy? You hold that? Don't drop it.
Did mommy get this?
Yeah.
Do you? You see that? Chip.
Don't throw it down.
Alright, all done now. All done.
Do they have jasmine rice?
Brown, green.
I think I just got jasmine rice. I haven't,
Your Azure.
yeah, I haven't opened my Azure order yet. They don't have anybody that makes.
I could wait and Your footsteps. Are you done with that?
There's all the beans too. I guess I could get one bag of noodles until I make my own, huh?
It's hard to tell. Cracker.
There, you want the Ziploc bags?
It's like piping down.
You want ice cream, Winston? There, Winston.
Do you take cards? Yes, we okay to almost had a moment of anxiety.
The bull is 3. He's fairly young.
Okay. Is the bull 3? They're looking at you like you're the one that I was. Look how cute they are. The baby's like, okay, so here's what we got. We stocked up on Graham crackers. These were $1.25 a box. And these are for our campfire s'mores. We got 5 pounds of mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, to get us through our pizza suppers until the cows are fresh again. And that was $17.50. And this cheese was $12, and this cheese was $13. So I spend about $40 on cheese, which isn't bad, but it does motivate me to be more intentional with my cheese making this summer. And then the oven roasted turkey breasts. I spend $40 on oven roasted turkey breasts, and that will just kind of give us some variety in our meat sandwiches. And then I got some powdered stevia, and then I got this big thing of coconut oil, which we rub it all over the milk cow's belly and legs to keep the flies, the biting flies, from biting them. And let me see, I got some Yummy Earth treats. I got these whoopie pies as treats for the kids. I bought a box of freezer Ziplocs to help me divide up this meat and cheese for the freezer, and all together. Oh, and then Tina and Winston and I had some ice cream. Altogether, I spend $165, which is not bad. And this should hopefully get us through most of the summer. Also got some popcorn to replenish our popcorn stash because I planted most of what we had left. So now I'm just going to divide this up and get it ready for the freezer. Hadassah, you can put these in the pantry. It's not like we're going to always eat turkey sandwiches, right? So I'm putting about what I think is a week's worth of sandwich meat into each bag, so that I can just get one bag out of the freezer at a time. And I'm not putting more than a week's worth in because I want to be disciplined enough to use other things for sandwiches too, things that we didn't have to buy, like eggs and roast beef.
And ham.
And ham. Ham salad, yeah, we can cook some ham and make ham salad sandwiches. All right, now we're going to divide the cheese up. So for the cheese, I'm just going to fill sandwich baggies full of cheese, and then we'll layer those into a freezer Ziploc, and then we'll just grab one baggie at a time from. So this is yellow Colby. Okay, remember, take note of where you put it so that when I send you out to get some, and there should be an empty spot in one of the freezers that's facing the dog kennels. There should be a shelf that you can basically have the whole shelf. Okay, friends, as you can tell, you be careful with that, okay? The weather has changed from when I was first filming, and the kids are now home from school. This is our Azure Order. Here, Harrison, you can just. So with this, 100 pounds of flour and 50 pounds of sugar. And what do we have in here, Harrison?
Jelly.
Nope. Oh yeah, there's my rice. Oh. Okay, well, this, I thought I was getting 2 gallons of dish soap, but it looks like it's just 2 quarts. So I may end up having to supplement our dish soap before 6 months. But, okay, Harrison, what else? Hey, will you please put the tip in on that knife? I've got some rice. Maxwell, can you go find me the little bucket that has rice in? So this was my 6-month Azure order. I just order like once every 6 months, and I stock up on things. The other thing we got was I got a case of, yeah, you can open that. Just don't make sure it doesn't spill out. I got a case of canned mushrooms and a case of black olives because we use a lot of those when we make our pizzas on the patio with our pizza oven. So we're going to get the sugar and flour put into our buckets and the rice. Did you find the rice bucket? Okay, we're going to refill our rice bucket and then we should be good.
It says sugar on here. Mom.
Is it open? You can pour it in there.
A bag of sugar?
Mm-hmm. About it. Okay, ready? I think we're gonna need another bucket too. I don't think it'll all go.
Another bucket.
Kendrick, we have a partial bucket of sugar out in the pantry. Can you go bring me that one?
Here. Whoa, look at the white and the brown.
Yeah. Okay, Max, we'll go get that garbage out right away. And when we got this done, it'll be lunchtime. Hey, Kendrick. Kendrick, look at me. Get me the little sugar container from the kitchen sink. Okay.
You would?
Yeah, put it on the bench. You don't have to go all the way on the floor.
I have to. Oh.
No, he's fine.
Is this all flour?
Yes, that's all flour.
We're gonna need two, yeah.
Okay, not too much because it won't all go. Okay, move it to the side.
Get another bucket.
No, I think it'll all go into two.
Oh. Yeah, we need some more flour.
Yeah, then we need 2 more. Here, Kendrick, Harrison, put these lids.
That
No,
one?
don't put it on the floor. Oh, it's okay if that's in the bottom. Okay, put those lids on. No, don't shake it too much, Harrison. Good job, Kendrick. Okay, slow down. Let it down. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, turn the lids on, Harrison.
Suck up all the flour. That's too heavy. Hey, you want me to? I'm good. Okay. Kendrick, you need muscles like this to carry Winston. I can carry Winston.
So I spent altogether about $465. Azure Groceries were $300, including the delivery charge, and $165 at the Mennonite bulk food store. And that is going to be the basis of our groceries for the summer, so for the next 6 months. And that should keep our weekly grocery bill under $100. So I try not to go to the grocery store more often than I absolutely have to, because every time I'm there, it costs me more than I expect it to. So we will be buying things at the grocery store, our local grocery store, as we need them here and there for special occasions, or, you know, somebody's birthday, or we've invited guests over, or things like that. But we should be able to stay between $50 and $100 at our weekly grocery visit for the next 6 months. Thank you, everybody, for being here with Homesteading with the Zimmermans this week. And next week, I am not going out of town, so I think I'm going to do a garden tour next week on Wednesday. I've missed hanging out with you guys on Wednesday, but thank you for being here on Saturday. We'll see you next week.